What's going on, YouTube? It's your Soldier.com, aka the Professor on the Sticks. We got a really good game here. My 8-0 record with the Cardinals is, in desperation mode because I'm going against Calvin Johnson. This guy is just a glitch. Anytime anybody wants to play with the Lions, I'm like, oh no, because I'm just thinking everyone's gonna teabag with them and just abuse the heck out of them. And the Lions have a pretty good team as well, but as you can see, I even double cover. I just have a zone, and I'm also manning up the. I'm even manning up Calvin as well, and he's still beating man coverage with the zone. So he breaks bracket coverage as well. And then that just takes away from me looking at anybody else that my opponent's going to. So it's a tough matchup. It's tough to play the Lions, especially when someone really knows how to abuse the Lions with Calvin, and especially if they know how to use or catch. If they don't know how to use or catch, then it's manageable. If they know how to use or catch, then it's really tough. And right here, I'm starting off the game just miserably. That was the worst offensive throw I could have, or offensive read. I tapped the button, and when you tap it, you're like, oh my gosh, I should have thrown it. You were looking at a different receiver, but you threw it to your first read for no reason. And my opponent made me pay for it. So now I'm down 10-0. Hit him up with a nice little run play, just try to get my feet wet a little bit. And then I see one-on-one coverage with Larry Fitz, and with my ability to use or catch. If you have the Denver offensive guide, that tutorial is there, and I mean, it's just powerful. It's a game changer. It really is. If you're only going to buy the Denver guide for one reason, you need to learn how to use or catch. And it's not like it has been in years past. It's a little twerk to it, or not twerk, a little tweak into it. Right here, 4th and 1. My opponent looks like he barely gets that 4th and 1. Throws it to the flat. I had a zone there, but he was able to convert it. However, the very next play, I was able to get an interception, so I feel like I'm back in the game. I was definitely sitting up at the edge of my seat at this point. I've had pretty much a breeze. Those first 8 games were definitely a breeze. But now I'm in a nail biter down 7-0. Another nice little read on the slant route. He got a 3rd and inches, and I thought he was going to run commit middle. He ended up not, and so now I made it 4th and 4. So luckily, with this play, you have 2 low reads and then you have a high read. So if both those low reads are taken away, most likely that high read will be available. I was all over that pass. So 2nd and 10, hits me with a curl route. Curl routes aren't as effective this year, thankfully. First time in forever. Some of those baby curls can be pretty nice though. Hits me with the play action. Was able to pick up the blitz with his blocking running back and hit me deep. I jumped underneath route on top of his read again there. Let's see, and then boom. Looks like Calvin on the corner route got open. Good read by my opponent. I was looking for those 2 drag routes, and the corner route got open. I don't think corner routes are the best this year. There are a couple of different formations with a concept with the corner route that makes it really good, aka the fork route. Anyways, so I'm down 17-14. Need to score before the end of the half to give myself a little bit more confidence. Luckily, 48 seconds. I'm not worried about the time. I have 3 timeouts as well. 2nd 10, get a nice little completion. Now I'm definitely not worried about the time. Try to hit him with a screen pass, and I love that screen pass because you actually have a slant out built in. There's not a lot of slant outs in this game, and that's one of them, and it's very effective. Luckily, after I was able to go down, having a really nice offensive drive, I was able to score a touchdown, and I get ball to start the second half. One thing I wanted to go over before we get fully back into the gameplay, as it's kind of winding down, is we did come out with a defensive guide, me and the whole turf team crew. Teabag! It's out of the Carolina Panthers playbook. We run 4 different formations: 4-1-6, 4-3 stack, 4-3 over, 4-3 over plus. We also have a full gameplay breakdown. We also are going to be telling you the personnel to use and some of the different features on defense that will help you become a better defensive player and get a lot of pressure on your opponent. And I believe we have the best 3-man B-gap blitz out there, most consistent. I think it honestly is the best blitz in the game because it's consistent. Block your running back to the right, it still comes in, and you can it's pretty much just coverage defense because it's only 3 people and it comes screaming. You'll definitely see it in this. And some of my videos in the past, you've definitely seen it, and you'll definitely see it in the future. Right there, opponent got bailed out. Man, that should have been a pick. Come on, man. Come on, EA. Reward me with the user pick. And then right there, thankfully, Calvin didn't catch that to tie up the game. Up 24/7, send an edge pressure. That's everything I'm running. In this game, everything I'm running in these games are in the guide. And get the win. 9-0. Go to MaddenTurf.com.